Right. This one is for you. Yes, because you have been asking for this episode for a long time. It's always, Noah, but you don't understand. Noah, but I am different. Noah, but it's not like that. Right. So, today let's talk about you. Yeah, you. Specifically, let's talk about the hello you have been polishing lately, because you think you are a good person, don't you? You maybe hold doors, or you give unsolicited advice, and normally you do favors that no one asked for. But here's the thing. I don't believe you, alright? I think your kindness is a weapon, and I think you are a hostage taker in a polite shirt. So, today I'm going to give you exactly what you want. I'm going to agree with you. Yeah, this episode is for you. So I'm going to give you crazy rights. I'm going to celebrate your sainthood until you realize how pathetic it actually looks. So yeah, it's going to be cynical. It's going to be personal. And by the end, well, you're going to wish you had just been an asshole instead. So, let's get into it.
Unfiltered outsider. Unfiltered outsider.
And we are back. Hello, I'm Noah. Yeah, that guy. The guy who ruins your day by telling you the truth about your own reflection. Yeah, it's me. I'm Uninfluenced, I'm Unpaid, and normally I have zero respect for your social filters. So, if you're here to feel inspired by your own goodness, you've made a terrible mistake. I'm here to show you the bullshit you call a personality. So, sit down and let's talk about why your big heart is actually just a big ego in disguise. Let's start with your favorite performance, the long-distance door hold. Oh yeah. You see someone coming, They are 20 meters away. They are minding their own business, maybe watching their phone or just walking. But what do? You stop. And you grab the handle. And you stand there like a statue of virtue. Look at you. Everyone, look at this person. Should I call the Vatican right now, or is the Pope busy? Because surely a miracle is happening, You are sacrificing 10 whole seconds of your life to hold a piece of wood for a stranger, so... But let's be honest, you're not doing it for them. You're doing it to dominate them. Because now that stranger has to run. They have to do the cringe trot, that awkward penguin-like joke, just to satisfy your ego. You're forcing them to perform gratitude, You're making them say thank you for a service that actually make their walk worse. Yeah. You love it, don't you? You love the power, I know. But you are not the patron of the arts. You're a micro-dictator. And you'll go home and tell yourself you are a nice guy. Of course you do. And sure you are. And I'm a professional ballet dancer, did I told you? Yeah, we are both lying. But at least I'm not making people run in the street for my own PR team. And then there's your honesty, Noah, I'm just telling you this because I care about you. Okay, I'm sure you do. Your heart is just so big, isn't it? It's practically a medical miracle how much care you can fit in there alongside all that passive aggressiveness. You wait for that fucking moment I'm most vulnerable, and then you drop the bomb. I care about you, Noah, so I have to say, everyone thinks you are failing. Whoa. And now if I get angry, you are the victim immediately. Yeah, I was just trying to be a good friend. My intentions were pure. Of course they were. You are a saint. I should probably mark the date of your canonization in my calendar so I don't forget to buy you a candle. So, is it next Tuesday or are we waiting for the flowers to bloom? Come on. You use kindness as a shield so you can prick anyone without consequences. You see the scam happening, in real time, and you still expect me to thank you for the stab in the back. Yes, please, tell me more about my flaws while you smile like a Sunday school teacher. Be so helpful. You're not emotionally intelligent, you know that. You're just a bully who learn how to use therapy speak to hide the smell of your own bullshit. And do you want to talk about the favors you do? Because you did something nice in 2022, right? Maybe you lent me a book, or maybe gave me a ride. But now you've been carrying that invoice in your pocket ever since. Oh my god, no, after everything I've done for you? There we go. It's the weapon. Come on, you didn't do a favor. You think you bought a piece of my soul? You are waiting for the interest to pile up. You're not my friend. You're a venture capitalist of human emotions, You want me to feel that quiet domestic kind of guilt every time I see you, Oh, my sir, should I bow now? Or just a simple handshake enough for someone of your infinity generosity? It's your own shame at professional level, right? You pretend you are a perfectionist. But no. You are just a bean counter for feeling who can't handle 5 minutes of your own reality without needing someone to own you something. It's pathetic. Come on. But please, continue. Tell me again how much you have sacrificed. Hold on. Let me get some popcorn. It's a great show. And we can't forget the way you help when no one asks, You see someone struggling with a task and you just have to jump in. Here, let me do that. You're clearly doing it wrong. All right. Thank you, wise one. Thank you for descending from your mountain of competence to save me from my own hands. Yeah, I was just sitting here, enjoying being a failure. But now you saved me. Huh? Come on. You don't want to help. You want to prove that I'm small and you are big, And you do it with that nice smile that makes me want to move back to my country, And you still say you're welcome before I even open my mouth. Your help is just a way to remind everyone that you are a lead character and we are just struggling extras in your movie, right? But you want to know the worst part? I've done it too. All of that. Everything what we spoke tonight. Because we are all humans. And we are all like that, I just have the honesty to admit it. And you? Do you put a hand in your chest and you say, why are people like that? Or do you put your hand in the air and you scream, why are people like that? Right. I've done enough damage to your halo for one day, right? Probably sitting there right now, feeling like I'm being unfair or mean. Good. That means the truth finally got through that thick layer of your politeness you wear, You're not a saint. And you know that. You're just a person who is terrified of being ordinary, so you use kindness to stand out. But now do me a favor. Go to the socials, at Unfiltered, and tell me about the last time you were nice just to make someone feel like shit. Because you've done it. Because we all done it. And we always say that we are good. But we always do it. Come on. Or maybe tell me about the saint in your life who is currently holding you hostage with their good heart. Yeah. You know the deal. Don't give me the context and don't start again. Oh no, I'm really a good person. No, you are not. You know that, I know that. I'm not as well, come on. And I don't care about your excuses. I just care about the result. So, see you next time. Or don't. But next time you hold the door from 20 meters away, mate, let it close. Uninfluenced, unpaid, unfiltered. I'm Jackman. And this is the Unfiltered Outsider.
Unfiltered outsider. Unfiltered. Unfiltered outside of